Alright, what is up, everybody? It is I, Ms.Tincture. We are back. We are here to absolutely rock it. Holy cow, this new layout is absolutely fantastic. And quite honestly, I don't think I could have ever hoped for a better one. The gentleman who did this for me did a fantastic job. Had to take some time to deal with some of his own personal things. I gladly gave him that extension. And quite honestly, it was absolutely fantastic. And I could not have asked for a better product. Now, that being said, we're going back to Nightingale. As you can probably tell by the music, it is one of my favorite sets of soundtracks they've done for this game. We are going to head on over. A weird thing with the mic. What do you mean? Is there like a... Hold on. Check it real quick. Like an echo? Should only be this one. Here, let me turn down the decibels just a little bit. How's that working for you? Double mic pickup. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me check something. Alright. That's the problem. For some reason, it decided to unmute my camera. Weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. But that should fix the issue. We're going to turn that back up just a little bit. Make sure that we get that rolling. Okay. So let me just double check our sound settings real quick. Make sure we're all good to go. Got the camera mic muted. Got this one set to... Alright. Yep. We should be good to go. So now we're going to come over here. We're going to make a quick swap over. Boom. There we are. All right. All right. So everything should be set. We should be good to go. Alright, so I have been playing with my original character quite a bit, just trying to see what might be awaiting for us. So now, we must continue our adventure with Miss Louise Beautour. Got some brisk lemon tea. Brisk, baby. Oh, I love this stuff. I do miss the old commercials from it, though, to be honest. Oh, yeah. That slurp-a-slurp. Gotta get that foam off of there. I love my brisk tea, to be honest. This stuff is so good. And they make so many different flavors. Now, do I prefer the lemon? Yes. But I will say they do make some really good other flavors. Sorry, just readjusting my chat window here on the screen so I can see it better. All right. Ah, yes, the sea by the house. And there's our wonderful workers here. We got some wonderful looking workers doing some good work for us today. Holy cow. So apparently they keep gathering resources even after you log out, which is actually really cool. I never knew that because, like I said, this is my first time experimenting with this. So this is actually really cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to our jobs. Let's see here. We're going to have her start gathering sandstone because sandstone is huge for this. $148 fin catfish. Jesus. Well, I think we have enough of those. Let's have him go fishing for some gurnard. Here, after a little while, we should be able to start recruiting some more people to come work at the homestead, which would be absolutely fantastic. And we're going to be building up our resources while we're doing this as well. Let's see here. So we got ourselves some nice beds for our wonderful people here to be working. Got some nice little living quarters here. Yeah. I think we're doing some good work on this. Alright, so currently getting ready to enter the abeyance site of power. Let's check our inventory. We're going to take a look at everything we've got here just to make sure we are set for said journey because, let's be real, the abeyance site of power is always a fun place to go, not necessarily a key place to go all the time. Let's see here. An infusion for fire resist and maleficium resist. I'm not even really sure how to pronounce that, to be completely honest. I'm just kind of making stuff up as I go. Okay, now we're going to go over here. We're actually going to build some storage. No, not quite. Because we got to unlock the chests to make it really worth it to put them in there. So, as it sits right now, we're just going to dump stuff off in these boxes here. Did I label these? I did not. Okay, so we got random stuff. We could just drop them in the boxes here. And then we'll go through and organize these later as soon as we get everything else set. Also, while I'm here, while we have some people gathering resources, I'm going to go check a setting on the Kick channel real quick because I want to make sure that everybody is able to chat whenever they would like to. Let's see here. Because one of my friends was telling me that they had an issue last time they were on here, that they were unable to look at Or they were unable to chat with me. And I just want to make sure that they're able to do that. Alright. So we're gonna turn off the followers only chat. See if maybe that'll help with a couple of things here real quick. Alright, and we are back at it. Let's see here. So I don't need those because I'm not using a sling bow. And then, let's see. Don't need a cure potion. Don't need to carry that. Notes akin to mint, both cool and burn as the elixir slips down the throat. Within moments, the skin feels robust, ready to weather the elements. Interesting. We're just going to put a bunch of stuff in these storage bins here. And I think we're going to... Let's see here. So the abandoned site of power is right over here. So we're going to traverse over that way. There we go. They are definitely more responsive in this difficulty as opposed to what they were in the previous difficulty I was in. And if that follows through with all the other creatures in this, it's going to be freaking insane. Alright, we're going to try out this ring course here because it'll get me over closer to the site of power. But we're going to carry our sword with it here. I love the fact that the rings will actually, like, replenish your stamina as you go through them. They're more worried about the deer. We should be in the clear to get up here. This is one of the ones where you have to find all of the hidden ones. Oh shit. Note to self, I couldn't see the fire in that, but it is apparently on fire. Alright, so far we're at 28 out of 200. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute before we ever actually run out of space here. There we go. I do always love these areas just because they do usually carry a lot of loot with them. Now, I will say one thing I don't do is I don't collect a whole bunch at the start of this, just because there is a whole second part of this. At least normally I don't. Alright, here we go. Into the first abeyance site of power. Let's take a drink for good luck. Oh, God. think we're dealing with a Jabberwock on the first one, if I remember correctly. Tomb Raider. Interesting comparison. Oh, yeah. Gotta make sure to repair all of our gear. The early games. You know, I could kind of see that. God damn. God, these guys just freaking yeet themselves everywhere, don't they? Alright, so if I remember correctly, this is our stairwell that leads to the drop-off. And once we hit the drop-off, we're gonna meet the boss, which, if I remember correctly, is the Jabberwock. It's already attacking, and I didn't even drop down yet. That is insane. Yeah, that's nutty. One boss down. Let's go. They're definitely a little bit harder to beat. So in the easiest difficulty, I think I was able to kill the Jabberwock in like 3 stages with the sword. But like in this earliest one, it's I think I had to 4-phase him. Oh, no, we're getting ready to go to Sylvan's Cradle. Got plenty of prepping to do for that one. There he is. Hey, what's up, Puck?
Oh, well done. Well done. You've proven yourself worthy of the title Realm Walker. Though I did smirk watching from the shadows, I was pleased to see that my gifts were not wasted on thee. Assurances in hand, press onward. Awaken one of yonder portals where a storied realm awaits, known to me by many names. Your kin, however, call it Sylvan's Cradle. Fear not the road ahead, as I shall preserve your passage as best as I am able. We two are conspirators now, and my aid remains yours. With luck, you may find ways to open further portals and mend the Empyrean network entire. Now I've led you about around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. The next steps are yours. There are yet more of your kin in these wilds. Lost refugees, strangers to these fey wilds. So too are there more seasoned realm walkers, who might point you toward Nightingale better than I. Go then, and tread on toward that which is boundless beyond the measurable.
I love how they did all of the stuff for Puck. I think they did such a good job with the character and the voicing. Like, I don't think they could have picked somebody better for Puck, to be completely honest. So now, before I go to Sylvan's Cradle, we're going to make a journey to go see the Survivors Encampment with Wilhelmina. Because there's a huge chance that she might actually have some more survivors there, at which point we can get some more people to our camp. Yeet. Alright, doesn't seem that we have any more recruitable. Okay. Fair enough. Oh yeah, look at that. That's what I call resources right there, folks. Oh, okay, that's also what I call being over encumbered. Don't mind me just scooting along there. Definitely should have thought about that before I just clicked, you know, take all. That would have been the smart thing to do, but unfortunately I don't think I did the smart thing. So we're just gonna do what we do and try to make it to the storage over here. Flash, bam, halakazam, out of an orange-colored sky. Okay, so that's for the building and stuff. Okay. That's pretty dope. Let's see here. There we go. Alright, so we're going to have to get to Sylvan's Cradle to be able to get some Tier 2 Essence and work on unlocking some better stuff here. Learn as much stuff as we can before we go to Sylvan's Cradle. And we're also going to make sure we do plenty of... Make sure we do plenty of crafting and prepping. Because that side of power actually was a little bit more... a little bit harder to deal with. So we're going to make sure that we are completely set and ready to go. So I've used up most of our tier 1 essence. So now we're going to put in some work here. And we're also going to be changing what our wonderful miner here is doing for us. She is going to start mining some quartz for us. Now, the other thing is we need to get ourselves some new clothing with a little bit better stats going on here. So first things first, we're going to need a simple shirt. Actually, before we do that, let's take a look at our augmentations real quick. We're going to try to find ourselves some stuff that will help us get a little bit better stats on our clothing here. Clothing crafting nearby speed and stamina regeneration. That's not a bad thing to have. And I think we're going to build one of these. Out of an orange-colored sky, flash, bam, alakazam. Actually, we're going to make this just a little bit easier to do. We're going to build ourselves a shelf. Alright. So hopefully we'll have a little bit more oomph behind our resistances. Now we're going to take ourselves to the crossways. Looks like we are headed to Sylvan's Cradle. Do. So altogether, we've got 8 of these portal things around here. Yeah, we've got 8 of them. So far on my other character, I've only visited 3 of them. I've been trying to prepare to go to the 4th one, but I find myself trying to make sure that I'm over-prepared, I guess you could say. But with this character, because of the fact that we are playing on a higher difficulty, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to keep all of my materials and not do a crap ton of, like, crafting. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until I've encountered an actual problem that I need to, like, say, okay, this is the main part of this, so let's swap it around. Let's change our clothing to match. Let's change our gear to match. Like, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think it would just be easier that way, to be honest. The boss for Sylvan's Cradle is a lot harder to deal with than the Jabberwock, to be honest. Welcome to Sylvan's Cradle. Are you with the witch? Witch? For the sake of expediency, I'll believe you. With our realm and the trees in this state, I'm afraid we don't have the resources to welcome any newcomers. I'm certain you can understand. My name's Miriam. As an act of good faith, I can answer any question you might have, but then you had best move on to your next realm. I'm curious about the state of the trees. Why are they like this? When a witch enters a realm, and not long after, the trees begin to wither. The correlation is not hard to make. Aside from the witch, do you have any other leads? She is my best lead, but if you insist on poking your nose elsewhere, you could visit the temple ruins. A realm walker and his assistant passed through a while back, headed for the temple. I've seen the assistant studying the other ruins from time to time. Perhaps she has some far-fetched calcularian reasoning you could chase. Wouldn't hurt to look into. Do with your time what you will, just don't waste mine. Now, is that all? Could I offer you or your village any help? Realm walkers, always the altruists, trying to be the heroes of every realm they visit. Though, after this calamities everyone's touting about, we've had to deal with far too many of those bound fiends. We could use a sacrificial soul eager to swing an axe pick. Tell me, Realm Walker, which suits you more, clearing buildings or clearing vaults? Tell me more about these buildings. Nearby, there are some older buildings we had hoped to repurpose, but it seems the bound have made them a nest. We tried to barricade one of them, but we lost the battle quickly. Clearing them out would win us those buildings back and make our town a whole lot safer. Sounds like a challenge made for me. Then be my guest. Tell me more about this vault. There's an old vault we long abandoned. I suspect that's where the bound are coming from. If you feel brave enough to cut them off at the source, it would be much appreciated. I can clear that for you. The extra help is appreciated. Is there anything else I can help with? Not at the moment. Now, is that all? I'll leave you be. It'd be wise not to push the boundaries of Miss Mai's kindness. I ain't scared of her. So there are a few creatures in this area that do tend to be really annoying. We have these weird little, like, I call them demon kangaroos, but I know that's not the actual name of them. They just, like, they do a lot of jumping, and it's really annoying, so I tend to try and stay away from them. But I'll probably have to kill a few to get some more hide and leather and whatnot. I'm gonna gather up as much sticks and fiber as we can here. The need for stamina in this is really, really exponentially needed. I do think eventually I'm going to eventually I'm planning on actually investing to get what I need here. Now it's hailing. Oh. The hail in this game always hits right whenever you don't want it to. It's a darn good start for just getting here. Alright. So we've got a pretty good start here. Gotta go farm for some essence here because we need to get our first metal axe so that we can start chopping some of these blighted trees. Here they come. It is a grave matter, such is true, but answers I have none. Yet I will do my best to offer what I know. Though I have nothing to hide, I am slow to speak. I fear I may lose you, but to lie would do worse. You've done nothing yet to make me distrust you. Then it's the truth I'll speak. The Trews fell ill one day after my arrival. The villagers believe this proves my guilt, but their minds stop at the simplest answer. If my arrival be the cause, I held no intent, and I accept banishment as my penance. But my people, they deserve safety, a home. Yartat, if you are willing, learn what ails the trees, then return to Anna so she might know the truth. Blessings you bring me. I will return in kind. Ask anything of the ailment, and my knowledge will be yours. A village elder saw, then the rumors began. Since then, I do not approach the trees. Do you have any theories on what could have caused? Many. Some of my people claim that it was Ms.Tincture herself, an excuse to push we newcomers out and keep this cradle for themselves. But listen not to this talk. Fear causes rash decisions, and anger deeper wounds. Ms.Tincture is misguided, but evil is not with her. Instead, seek those wiser than this Clokuma in the ways of Feylands. Two await at the temple. They will guide better than I. May the white snake guide you on your path. But before you go, might Anna be of further benefit to you? I'm more interested in if I can help you. They say the best place to find a helping hand is at the end of your arm, but I would not turn away a third and fourth hand. My people, we came from a small Swedish village to seek safety in the realms, but we were cast to the outskirts by Ms.Tincture. Without shelter and necessities, we will not fare well. If you have aid to lend, my people need roofs. I will help your people build. Let's see here. So in order to get the materials I need to finish this, I'm either going to have to loot it from other areas or potentially manage to find some supplies in other places. Maybe. If I'm lucky. Alright, well, since we can't do that quest quite yet because we don't have the formulas we need unlocked. Let's see here. So this is the site of power. There's several infestations along the way here. actually. Oh, that looks so much better. Now that I don't have the lag from the secondary input, we're going to have a little bit of a cleaner game here. We'll turn on our ultra performance mode to get a good look at it. Beautiful. Well, I'll be right back, folks. Right. We are right back at it. Okay. So finally finished our roof. Left this wall, these couple walls off, so we can manage to chop that tree down a little bit later. But yeah, so now the real trick is we have to go from here over to here and talk to that dude. I think they said that there was like 2 of them over there. So we're gonna have to deal with a couple of different infestations. selling all the good stuff. A short telegram arrived from Laval in the morning. It read, Paris, transept missed, equals chaos heading coast fast. I tried to puzzle it out over my toast and marmalade, but coming up with no theory, bound yet another Bonapartist revolution. Fancied I would pop in on Ogilvy at Imperial College to see if anything had come through the pneumatic tubes on the transept. I remember I found her in the light canteen, happily tucking into an excellent cottage pie. I ordered some myself and probed her for news. She was excited about the new Paris transept, but reported that the pneumatics were disordered. A little interrealmic pale leakage, she said. About the telegram, she was quite clear. The French must have rushed the portal closure, got their equations wrong. The Calcularian types and Nightingale would know more. As soon as the pneumatics were up, again, she promised to message Paris. Shit, there's another one. God, the bears hit like a truck. damn, those fucking grenades. Memento Mori. Oh, Lord. You know, those grenades hit like a bag of bricks. Oh. The one thing about this game that is different from other ones that I've actually played is the fact that normally in the other games, whenever you like sleep or whatever, you're supposed to be able to get like some health back or something. And I've noticed that they didn't do that with this one, which kind of seems a little weird to me, but you know, that's just me. Let's see. So I cleaned out that area with the bound. And now there's bound in this area too. Oh god, there's one of those ones with that big ass sword. They can hit through the guard on the sword? Holy crap. Dude. Those guys hit like trucks. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna travel back to my respite. I'm gonna craft some more gear. And hope that everything turns out okay. And actually, currently, I think the new layout is really nice. In my opinion, I think it was done very well. I've been kind of glancing at it repeatedly while I've been streaming. It's very pleasant for me. So I think I'm actually gonna end the stream for now. However, next Saturday we'll be putting a little bit more effort into, and doing a little bit more grinding on that. However, I do want to thank anybody and everybody who may have tuned in to watch. I do want to give a huge shout out. Thank you so much to Kinky Tail over on Fiverr. They're the one who put together everything here. Very well done, in my opinion. So, yeah, like I said, I definitely want to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you to them. An amazingly awesome deal. Got it for... after I left a tip for them, it turned out to be about 70-ish. So definitely a huge deal going on. And thank you very much for having such amazing prices as well. Amazing work. And as always, thank you to anybody and everybody who tuned in. I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, weekend, weekday, whatever time it is, wherever you may be. Toodaloo.